Well, guys, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's actually still sort of night time for me, but this is the time that I love to be up in the morning. This is the time when I'm usually up prior to this destination in my life. But I still used to when I was on the road, so the world is just waking up. Look at this sunrise and they just looked like they were having a right chat then. It was like, hey, yeah, Bill, I'm off to do this today. Yeah, what are you off to do? So anyway, good morning. So if I was getting up in my ideal world, prior to sunrise, while it's still dark, I would be literally getting up, getting my trainers on, and going off down my steps down to the sea, and spending my time waking up to sunrise and getting ready to start my day. People are going to work. To some people, the game of fear and faith is just not part of their world. So, are you going to be somebody today that just hides in your house and sleeps this chapter away? Or are you going to be somebody that just think of it as your caterpillar, its cocoon? Are you going to come out? Oh, is that your nest, is it? There's a nest up there. I don't think it is. I think he's trying to break into the nest. I don't know. It's the first time I've seen one of the birds actually go up to the nest. So are you going to come out following left, right, left, right, left, right? Or are you going to come out breathing a whole new way of thinking? I'm not even going to say a whole new world. I'm not into all this world talk that's going on around us right now. I'm just talking about starting with ourselves, with our own lives, with our own families and our own communities, and taking it day by day, really. But look, I desperately, desperately, desperately want somebody in my home early in the morning so I can just... I thought this is what me and Dean were about. Or even that we would coincide as a family to make this time of morning just every day just as special as it needs to be every day. I always think if you can wake up in the morning and you can just breathe and start a whole new day, a whole new adventure, a whole new journey, then you really do have something to be grateful for. And it's this time in the morning that I love, because most of you are still in bed. Or some of you are just getting up, listening to radio, filling your head with their shit. Me, I just love being in nature. I just want to go for a walk down to the sea now, really. Go for a run, start my day. Put my health first, put me first. And be back before, my boys are even up. Be making breakfast. I've already had my breakfast, actually. I had a lovely breakfast. I've already had my breakfast. So, in fact, let me just make the birds go wild. Oh, the cat's running out as well. So yeah, I'll probably get really tired today, but my ideal day, this is the time I really start my day. This is the time that I like to wake up. Well, earlier than this. I like to be up when it's really, 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 really quiet and the birds are just waking up and the sun is rising. All the battles I do is a sunset. So for me, in my own true thing, I don't often get to enjoy the day. And while you're all on lockdown, it's really peaceful. But the buses are going. You can just see the tail end of the bus there. The buses have never stopped. It's just an illusion of what you think is going on. So I shouldn't really say illusion. Just words, aren't they? The birds aren't thinking about what Boris Johnson is going to say today. And I'm sure they do lose many birds along the way. There's an old lady or old man out in the front. Probably wondering, ringing the police that I'm doing a video at this time in the morning, probably. Our process is just what I mean by living in a place like this. That could be a potential. I've just had, some nosy old biddy stood with their hands on their hips, probably thinking, oh, what's she got a phone on videoing for? And yes, I could end up with the police. What are you videoing the neighbours for? Blah, 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 blah. So actually, I'm videoing the birds. I'd love to get out there with a camera now. And I've had my photograph of sunrise this morning and waking up doing my gratitude and realigning myself for a new day and taking photographs of these birds. And look at that sky. Look at that sky. That's not the greatest sky we get, but we get some beautiful skies here. We do. I have to say, we get some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful skies here. Anyway, what am I going to see today? And I'm sure that the normal people will be sat at the bench. It was lovely today. We had some single mums sitting out with the kids today, and young kids, which we don't usually get. And the psychology of shutdown, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just going to wake up and just keep every morning, just try to get on my time. I've got too many people from different countries that are trying to, be in line, and I just can't do it. I just can't be in line with people that are just not in line with me, and I need to bring my life back to me. I've thought about the whole world and all the people in it for so long now that I just need to come back to me, come back to where I am right now and where I want to be. And I am literally now just planning to just shut this chapter now, and it's done. What I sort of thought I needed to do is done. It's out. And have fun with it, people. Have fun. It should be fun. It should be fun. If you're wanting this new Orwell sort of world, then, it should be fun. But, if someone's going to be flying around in spaceships, then everybody has the same, sort of same advantages. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't just be for the select people. Do you know what I mean? That's not what it's about. So anyway, I'm not all bright and squared in the morning. I'm actually still up. But, this is sunrise, sunset. Memories in the middle. That's what I want to do. That's what I said I was going to do. That's what I set out to do with Aaron and Faith and Liam and Daniel, and that's what I want to get back to. And nothing's changed. Still go around skateboard parks, still go around museums, still look at history and culture and science, and still use technology, and still just leave the world a better place wherever I've been. So it's really nice to actually see who's actually in that nest, or unless he's trying to steal the nest. I don't know. I shouldn't just assume because it's a black bird that it's trying to steal the nest. I don't know, it could be, but look. He didn't like the camera on him, so I don't know. Maybe he was being a criminal. So whatever you're doing today, guys, have an absolute wonderful morning. Whatever Boris Johnson's got to do, let Boris Johnson do what Boris Johnson's got to do. Whatever Donald Trump's doing, let them do what they've got to do. Whatever the spaceship people have got to do, it's about us getting our own homes in order and deciding what we want to appreciate, what we want to spend our time on. And actually, do we really want this tech world? And shouldn't the cards really be on the table for us to talk about it? So let them do their pilot sort of version of it, and be open to what's really going on right now, and talk about it. Just talk about it. Is this the future that we want, or do we want a different future? And start creating our own, I suppose. Yeah, what a beautiful thing. That shit down there, isn't it horrible? The old people waking up. But anyway, all the council workers will be in there. We won't see them, but they'll be in there monitoring, watching the big social science experiment. Have an amazing day. Just, they can't take away what you can create. They can only take away the ideas of who you want to be and never got to be. But they can't take away what you make. They can't take away, look at this before I go. This was Shiloh's the other day, and you can't take that away from him. No lockdown can take that away from him. It's his to stay. So anyway, have a nice day. I'm going to probably go to sleep in a minute and get some rest. No, I've got too much to do. But yeah, I just want to enjoy today. You never know, might be your last. But to those that are still here, keep breathing and get some fresh air. Get lots of sun. Natural, raw, good food. And be love. Be love. Just be love. Lots of love.